Okay, let's recap what you've told us so far, Alan. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place.
Yeah.
It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people, making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the Dark Place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything like darkness when night falls. But last time
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the Dark Place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
Mr. Wake, Alan, we've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the Dark Place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
It's insane. And there's so much of it.
Sage says, I need a significant other who synchronized coffee's hips with me. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's fun. Wendy Davis, teacher. Body bloated, large chest wound. Was she a teacher? I thought she was the founder of a beef jerky company or whatever. Dentist, stab wounds, bloating. Very intriguing.
Have you ever heard of the cult of the tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness, possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
The cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, If I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something? Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
The writer is the reader. The next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker. Okay, Mr. Wake. I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this. This is our job.
Okay. Here. Now, this is all I have. Be careful with them.
Very interesting.
Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew her weapon.
Right here.
Standing inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. Her mind reeled from what the horror story was now claiming about her, her life, her past. She didn't accept it. She stepped out of the trailer. She needed air, but she wasn't alone. A cultist stared at her from behind a deer mask. She drew her weapon, shouted, ran after him.
If I remember correctly, this mission is super long.
Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch. Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face, the dark place in your place, scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here. In Washington. He's hunting Wake. Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa.
Everyone says that Ilkavili looks like Keanu Reeves, but I think he looks really like Jake Gyllenhaal. He has like a very Jake Gyllenhaal like eye line. Caseboard time.
Wake just gave us a lot of information. But this clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult.
The story, Cult of the Tree. Okay. Wake, the cult could be followers of Scratch. They have the clicker after all. Why work for Scratch? What does the cult get out of it?
The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called Return, written by Alan Wake. And the contents of this book are coming true. Why couldn't it have been a romance?
We saw what happens when Alan gets involved in a romance story with #1 fan, so. There's an entity inside the dark place called the Dark Presence. It looks like an old woman's face. Eyes, mouth, skull, Barbara Jagger, obviously. According to Wake, the Dark Presence can sometimes take his appearance. How and why? Scratch and the Dark Presence are interchangeable. When the Dark Presence looks like Wake, it goes by the name Scratch. An evil twin is a bit convenient. I'll keep an eye on it. How does story change reality rules? Flashlight seems to weaken Taken. Oop. I guess it'll go in the dark place. Or dark presence. Yes. Light in the dark presence. It would make sense that light is effective against the dark presence too. Inside a bright light, Saga felt safe. Nothing could hurt her here. Well-lit areas are safe from the dark presence and the Taken. The reality-changing influence of the dark place flowed like water flowed, where a work of art proposed an alternative narrative. So it's not just writing, other art forms work too. Stronger the connection between the belief and the emotional response, the better. The darker, the better. Sounds like darker, more emotional works are more effective at altering reality. Ooh. Some other strange reality, the dark place merged with ours. This place in the dark place called this... the page called this area an overlap. The page describes the overlap being related to the dark place where Wake was. I entered the Cauldron Lake overlap by reciting the poem. The poem was about a local legend, a witch's lost heart, about terror. Wake was trapped in the dark place for 13 years.
That's it.
Wake was in another world that entire time. Story changes reality a bit by bit. The process is gradual. That means the effect isn't immediate. There's still time to fix this. In the form of Scratch, the Dark Presence is editing Wake's story. Wants to turn the world into a fucking nightmare. Okay, well, obviously, I can't let that happen. Fiction coming into contact with the Dark Place has the power to change reality.
The dark place makes writing come true, taking something real and nudging it. They're treating people's lives like toys. Can Wake be trusted with that kind of power? Can anyone?
Art in the dark place changes reality. If not stopped, story will overwrite reality. Wake must get the clicker before Scratch. With it, the story can be changed and Scratch will be sent back to the dark place. If we don't stop it, Scratch will use the story permanently change reality at the start of Deerfest. Let's do this. That does not work. Bedtime stories, folktales, urban legends connected to a specific place. These were the sites where the overlaps came to be. So overlaps can only form in specific places. An overlap needed a push from both directions to manifest itself. Reality eroded by repeated dark lore and a counterpoint crafted in the depths of the dark place connecting the story on the other side. From the overlap to further overlap to form, it can't just be an urban legend. It must be supported by an accompanying narrative in the dark place. Wake says that the dark place can be accessed from the bottom of Cauldron Lake.
The dark place. A dimension that's home to monsters. Huh. Wild stuff.
Another world reached via Cauldron Lake, home to the dark presence, bleeding into our world through overlaps. All right. Wake must get the clicker. A magic light switch. Where do I even start with that? If we don't stop Scratch, it will use the story to permanently change reality at the start of Deerfest. This gives us only 2 days to stop. Trail of the Cult. Where is the clicker? The cult of the tree is in possession of the clicker. Standing inside the trailer at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time. There you go. All of our clues at once.
The cult of the tree has the clicker Wake told me about.
Wake's clicker in
They're
cult
part
possession.
of all this.
Somewhere in Watery, trailer significant somehow.
It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult. Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
No, you need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
Is music happening in here again? Okay, shoebox, a bunch of stuff in there. I can put this in here because I probably don't need to carry it on me at all times. Otherwise, my inventory is pretty solid. Quick save.
You wrote these pages in the dark place. So why are we finding them here?
I think I wrote them. I remember writing an endless amount of pages, but when this happened before, the pages were being sent from the dark place to help me. Maybe the same thing is happening here.
That's all for now, Mr. Wake. Thank you for your cooperation.
I'm gonna save for real. Really quick. Oh, all my old manual saves are still here.
You wrote these pages in the dark place. So why are we finding them here?
I think I wrote them.
Odd.
I remember writing an endless amount of pages, but when this happened before, the pages were being sent from the dark place to help me.
I don't know why this is repeating.
Maybe the same thing is happening here.
That's all for now, Mr. Wake. Thank you for your cooperation.
Oh, maybe it just didn't trigger the clue the last time. That was really odd. Huh. Okay. Let's see. He remembers writing many pages while in the dark place. Nope. Let's see. Writing part of the ritual. Piecemeal says it's not a dialogue loop, it's a spiral. If Wake is the origin of the pages, then no cult connection unless the cult is working with Scratch. And we have this one clue for later that we can't use yet. All right. So we have a few collectibles and things we need to grab around town before we move forward, but... Can I talk to Casey at all? No.
I'm the only one who understands the forces behind this. I can help you.
No, that's not how this works. You're a civilian, and we don't do ride-alongs. And if Scratch is after you, then so is the cult. We don't know who we can trust here.
Damn it, you are making a mistake.
I'll be sure to add that to the list.
Alan being so angry is interesting.
Hi, welcome.
Okay, past favorite Deerfest floats. Go.
The yarn puppet monstrosity.
Stuffed moose and squirrels one.
No, thank you. Those beady dead marble eyes still give me nightmares.
Hello, and welcome to Coffee World, voted Washington's best coffee-themed amusement park. All of our attractions are family-friendly and available to children of all ages, just like our coffee. So, take a sip of our Oh Dear Diner organic coffee and let the adventure begin! Hold on for dear life on the Espresso Express! Oh! Soak in some local history at the Huatari Well, where two serial killers once hid the disemboweled bodies of their murder victims. It's not haunted. No. Come join Mocha Moose and the goats at our amusement park petting zoo. Just don't share your coffee with the goats. Seriously, stop feeding our goats coffee. Seriously. It's not amusing. Take in amazing views from the slow roaster Ferris wheel. I can almost see the Warrior Lighthouse trailer park. This is so much fun. And finish off at our beautiful gift shop where seniors and children under 10 receive a 9% discount on keychains and propane tanks. Welcome to Coffee World. We guarantee you'll jaw a great time.
This is the third time I've requested something be done about the TV in my room. It keeps going on by itself. It's keeping me awake all night.
Yes, sir, I'm terribly sorry for that. We've called a professional electrician.
In the meantime, have you tried unplugging the TV for the night?
Oh, there's an idea, Einstein. Why don't I just get rid of everything I'm paying for in that room while I'm at it? Sleep on the floor. Go to the toilet in the corner. Yeah, I'm not unplugging it. You're fixing it.
Of course, sir.
Welcome back, and boy, do we have some breaking news that's sure to knock your socks off. Davis Family Beef Jerky will now be available at the Sunday market in 3 delicious flavors. That's right, our favorite sponsor, Davis Family Beef Jerky, can now be enjoyed in smoked hickory, teriyaki, and hickory teriyaki. I handed out samples here at the Valhalla Nursing Home and thought I'd catch up with one of our residents to get her thoughts. Donna, how are you?
I've got chronic back pain from my spinal stenosis.
Oh dear. You know, when I'm feeling stiff, I find a light
Logan.
snack helps. So, did you try that beef jerky?
No, lunch is at 11, and I wanted to save my appetite because today was the fish soup with crackers. You're allowed up to 4 crackers, but I only take 1 unless I have a glass of cranberry juice. They ran out of cranberry juice at breakfast, which is at 7. I didn't take the oatmeal today because it makes me gassy before cribbage, and I can't...
So you didn't try the jerky. Got it. Well, that's too bad, Donna. Their new teriyaki flavor sure does hit the spot.
They had teriyaki salmon with rice on Friday's dinner menu. Dinner's at 5, but we all know the salmon takes longer to prepare, and then you're late for bingo. It's all that spice.
I agree. Teriyaki is a shit flavor.
Who? Is that Tapio? How are you on the line?
I couldn't end the call.
You've been on the phone this entire time?
Yes, and I hate teriyaki.
Well, it's delicious on jerky. So, let's give a big thank you to Wendy Davis for these samples.
Wendy? No, that can't be right. Wendy went missing in 2010. I heard she's dead.
No, I'm referring to Wendy Davis from our sponsor, Davis Family Beef Jerky.
Wendy Davis. That's the dead one. She's dead.
Right. Well, that's our time. Remember to keep your coffee warm and your chin up because that sunshine's right around the corner. Pat Maine, signing off.
So, if we go back over to previous murders, you can see Wendy Davis, teacher, body bloated, large chest wound. She has been rewritten. She is no longer part of the Davis Family Beef Jerky empire. She is a teacher that died in 2010 after going missing. But yeah, one of the things I wanted to point out here that was kind of interesting, Saga is reading a book called Something About the Water, and that is a picture of Logan, her daughter. I think this is the only time in the whole game we see what Logan looks like. And we know this is Saga's room because North American folklore is right here. She's obviously been reading up. And a history of Scandinavian design is on here, and she mentioned that she was looking into the pattern on her sweater. I think this is... Oh, Death Rally. This is the first Remedy game. This is just a break room. Cool looking, but just a break room. The Beast Within.
Hello?
Bright Falls Record. Cauldron Lake closed. Fisher's Life. Cauldron Lake, look into news and rumors, focus on 2010. Cross-reference with old case files from NYC Cult, similarities, commonalities, and methodology, part of series. Find out name of good coffee from diner. I think this is Casey's room. Possibly. Unclear. Man, it really does look like the Great Northern.
Hello?
So weird to think of a hotel where the room doors are just open like this. This is Ed's room. So Tammy didn't want me to come, I can tell. Not like the trip is even helping. I thought getting out of the city would inspire me, but Bright Falls is just a bunch of trees and empty storefronts. I need to find something. I'm tired of writing one-act plays about how shitty the world is. I thought scathing social commentary would make me feel like a real artist, but I don't know. It's not me. I want to write something weird, something really out there, something authentic, but what? Fuck this town. I don't even want to get into what happened last night. It's weird, though. Sitting here in the hotel room, some pieces are starting to fall together. An idea for a new play. A space cult burning down the galaxy in some misguided search for TBD. A lone man, an artist, wandering the stars until his destiny puts him straight in a cult's path. All-black cast, a musical, a rock opera. An all-black cast is interesting in the context of of We Sing.
Ed hadn't been the same since his latest show had closed. This wasn't the first time one of his productions had shuttered early. Scathing social commentary in a one-act play wasn't exactly filling seats. When Tammy told him she was taking a research trip to Bright Falls, he decided to tag along. Ed told her he wanted to find inspiration. Really, he just wanted a break from the city. But it was true that he certainly needed to find something. A voice, a direction, an idea, something authentic to himself. Ed knew he couldn't keep using Tammy's money to fund his playwriting. After the argument with Tammy, Ed stormed out of the diner and drove their rental car back to Cauldron Lake to prove a point. Now standing in the dark woods, the sun hidden by the trees, Ed wished he could remember what that point was. Something about masculinity. He cursed at himself and turned to go. Suddenly, he was blinded by a light in his face. Voices shouted and hands pushed him to the ground. Ed struggled in vain.
So yeah, Ed was made contact with the cult. Darn it. I skipped it by accident.
Tammy tapped her pen on her notebook. Alan Wake had ridden this same ferry into town when he arrived. This was his entry into Bright Falls. His first steps across the threshold. She wrote that down. She always found it helpful to walk in the victim's shoes, do what they did, see what they saw. It added great color to the book. Tammy felt raindrops on her face. God, again? She pulled up her hood. The rain just kept coming. She missed New York. So far, this hadn't been the simple research trip she pictured. First the incident at the lake, then the fight with Ed. It's not surprising tempers got hot. They were both on edge after what had happened. Tammy had said some things she regretted. She looked out over the harbor. A chill passed through her. She hoped Ed wouldn't do anything stupid.
That's exactly what Ed did. Alright, we can't do anything here. I think we just got to run to the Oh Dear Diner, get another commercial, and then I think we'll be solid to
It won't
leave.
open.
Leave for Watery. For sale, coffee cup mascot. Yeah, it's all the same stuff. I do like this area. I think it's just very nice looking. Historic Elderwood Palace Lodge of Bright Falls. The building was constructed as a part of one of the early settlements in the greater Bright Falls area. Built in 1898, the building has been both in private and public use through the years and has bravely stood the test of time. In 2015, it was carefully taken apart and relocated here in downtown Bright Falls, where it was rebuilt into its original glory log by log. The Elderwood Palace Lodge reopened in Bright Falls in 2016 and has served its customers faithfully ever since. Property of Bright Falls Historical Society. I like that there's a historical society here. It's very Silent Hill.
How are you?
There's another cult stash over here. Okay, we can probably do the cult stashes now, unless they're key locked.
I swear I brought my full kit along. Jules, you didn't forget to pack the EMF reader, did you?
Why would I pack your gear?
I've got my own to worry about. Great. Now how am I supposed to measure the energy signatures emitted by paranormal manifestations?
Stupid, but funny.
I can't wait to hit the haunts.
There's another cult stash.
You know, do research, interview some locals, get the feel of the place. Not before I find my frickin' EMF reader.
There we go. This one's done. Fear the dark, fear the woods. We're definitely going to need as many stashes as possible, as quickly as possible, because I need more ammo.
You're back with Pat Maine, and we've got a very special guest today on the program. It's artisan cuckoo clock designer Terry Feldman. Terry, how are we today?
Hey there, Pat. Doing just fine. I'm a super big fan of the show. What a treat to be on with you today.
The pleasure's all mine, Terry. Now, I hear you're doing something special for Deerfest. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I'm crafting a selection of custom basswood cuckoo clocks, but the real special sauce is when it's cuckoo time and you're expecting a bird to pop out for a chirp. Out comes a big old deer.
Well, that's just neat.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
Real neat. That's gonna have the tourists tickle pink. And I hear you're selling these at the Sunday market. So make sure to say hello to Wendy Davis from our sponsor, Davis Family Beef Jerky, while you're there, all right? Terry, you still there?
Yeah, still here. I'm just... Geez, Pat, I'm sorry to tell you this. I thought you heard Wendy's dead.
Oh, boy. That's a strange joke you're playing there, Terry.
No, it's... I'm sorry, Pat. You know all that FBI business. Wendy was one of those bodies they found.
Well, that's just not possible, Terry. Wendy stopped by this morning with 3 flavors of beef jerky. She brought me the smoked hickory and the teriyaki and then what was that other one?
I'm real sorry.
What was that other one? She was just talking about this just hours ago. Smoked hickory, teriyaki, and...
Hickory.
Hickory teriyaki.
There you go.
Tapio. It's just a bit of a strange joke, Terry. Did Yako and Elmo put you up to this?
Pat.
Well, somebody's having a laugh over this little prank, I'm sure. Terry, thank you so much for your time. Can't wait to see those Deerfest cuckoos at the market. Wendy will be there with her beef jerky as always, and we'll be back after this.
So one of the things about this that I find really interesting is just this counterplay of, like, we know Pat Maine is in the nursing home, so I think some people might read that as dementia or, you know, him losing his memory. But what we know, and what we're inclined to believe, is that Wake writing Saga into the story...
I need bolt cutters.
...has also fabricated the case itself and changed the conditions of reality around the case that brought them here. And as a result, some people, like, basically needed to die in the setting in order for that to correctly function, right? So, as Saga mentioned, there's still time to fix this. Like, the writing hasn't... It won't take hold until Deerfest, until Mr. Scratch gets the clicker. But as of right now, both realities are intermingling. So we have this issue of Wendy Davis being both alive and dead. It's remarkable just, like, how much this town looks like it did in the original. They really did a good job of capturing it, even though I don't think the layout is 100% perfect. Like, it looks the way my brain remembers the original, which is really, like, just great. No audio? Why no audio? Oh my gosh, I have so many weapon upgrades. Let's look at this real quick. What do I want to upgrade first? Consecutive successful hits will reduce the time between shots. Bullets penetrate darkness shield. That's also a possibility. Move fast while aiming. Hold the fire button to activate auto fire. This significantly increases the rate of fire. Stay on course. Stand still and aim steady at the target. Drastically reduce kickback and minimize pellet spread for increased damage. That could be really good. I fully upgraded the sawed-off shotgun. I'll just watch the commercial here in a second. Crossbow. Bullets lodged in enemies will attract bullets fired near them. That's really interesting, but I don't know how often I'm going to be, like, actively switching. You know what I mean? Let's see. The service pistol, like the service weapon. Hold fire button, activate auto fire. Significantly increases rate of fire. I don't know how much I actually need that for that right now, though. I'm going to do stay on course for now.
The Taken rushed toward her, but Saga remained where she was, unmoving. She willed the pellets to stay on course, to hit the target. The Taken was closer. She waited. Closer. Still she waited. Until the very last moment.
Nice, okay.
Jaakko, we're going to a cool guy's house to drink some brewskis. Are you coming?
No, Ilmo. I'm very busy wearing a turtleneck and drinking wine like an asshole.
Oh dear, I know what Jaakko needs. Beer to the rescue. Bring out your inner Wolverine with Beer.
Wow, this is the best party ever. Thanks, Beer.
Beer is a traditional Finnish lager, and we drink it the Finnish way.
At the bar while actively avoiding small talk with strangers. Getting blackout drunk on a boat during midsummer and trying not to drown. In the sauna, using your beer can to hide your pippeli from wondering eyes. Partaking in the Finnish tradition of kalsarikännit, drinking at home alone in your underwear with no intentions of going out.
It's not sad if it's intentional.
Beer, your Finnish drinking adventure starts here.
All right, we got that. That's the big thing I needed to make sure that I grabbed.
So, I'm thinking of pre-gaming at my place before Deer Fest. Drinks, snacks, some charades, maybe.
Yeah, we don't have a screwdriver yet, so we can't do that.
Everything but the charades.
What's wrong with charades? It's fun. And deer-themed.
Okay. Let's see. I think I've done everything I can do. Look at the map again really quickly. There's some containers I can loot at the lodge. Yeah, let's go do that really quick. But from there, we should be totally good to just drive to Watery. Piecemeal says my guy was aggressive. Yes, he was very aggressive. Man, the pacing for this final draft playthrough is going to be really weird. Because some things take a really long time and other chapters are 20 minutes long. I mean, that's fine. It's not a problem, but it's like an odd thing for sure. Am I not able to actually get here? Oh, no, I'm not. This is a later section, I think.
I can't force it open.
Yeah, we can't get in there yet. Okay, no, that's fine. All right, we'll go straight to Watery. Because I think we got everything we needed to right now.
Help you with, sir?
Well, that almost makes up for the ineptitude of this.
I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah, Anderson, I didn't want to say this in front of Wake, but are you sure this is a good idea? Going on your own?
Assuming we believe the page, I need to check this out. We need to find the cult. Anyone we meet here could be a member. And this Scratch guy.
The evil doppelganger? Must be true, or else this guy can't write for shit.
The quality of his writing aside, if this page turns out to be true like the rest have, this could be a breakthrough. We might solve this thing before backup even arrives.
Yeah, but they're taking their time, so just be careful out there. Meanwhile, I think me and Wake will have a chat. Maybe I can shake something loose.
Okay. But remember what happened with the salt shaker?
Yeah, real funny.
The page placed me in a trailer, somewhere in Watery. I should ask around.
Local girl.
A vote for Mayor Setter is a vote for everyone.
Mayor Seta will
Watery.
stand up for justice. Hello. Do you have a second?
Ah, long time and no see, Miss Anderson. Thor and Odin are not here. They are old tricksters always sneaking off.
Sorry, no, I wanted to ask you about something else. Do you live around here?
I live in Bright Falls. You've seen me around. I am Mr. Blum. You call me Vladimir. I work at a nursing home. I take care of your old people. We are on day trip, music, sauna, the good times. I bring them here in the bus.
The elderly are very important. And it's a very nice bus. Thanks.
I like that she's non-committal on her answers because she's trying to not upset the narrative. Like, she understands already that she has, like, some weird part in it and that people are saying strange things, and she's like, I just am not gonna poke this bear.
Can you point me to any trailers around here?
Sure. Watery Lighthouse Trailer Park. Ilmo Koskela owns it. He owns many things in town.
And where is Ilmo?
I saw Ilmo and his brother at the bridge. Well, what used to be the bridge.
See you around.
Okay, she's got nothing for me. Let's look around really quick. I do not have the Watery map yet. It's inside here, I think. Ahti doing karaoke. Uatan Ua.
Okay then. Catchy tune.
Moose Fest meets Swomey Hall. Oh, it has subtitles. Cool. Is this Watery's own Nessie? An anonymous source sent this photograph to our editors, claiming it was captured during the last full moon. A majestic beast hidden in the depths of the water, or an elaborate prank. A sea creature that defies the very laws of nature, or a submarine relic from the Cold War era. A lonely wanderer searching for companionship and compassion, or a fearsome monster out for blood. These questions, among others, haunt our editorial team here at the Bright Falls Record after one of our avid readers sent in this mysterious photograph as evidence of an unidentified creature roaming Watery's waters and making a rare but opportune appearance. This titillating spotting might just be the event of the year. As we dive deeper into this mystery, we here at the Bright Falls Record invite all of our readers to a naming competition. What should our local beast be called? Watery Wanda, Shelly the Sea Monster? Send in your suggestions now. More updates and revelations follow as the stories unfold. Welcome to Coffee World. One-of-a-kind amusement park opens in Watery. I'm sure all of our readers know Ilmo Koskela, who, with the help of his brother Jaakko, has been making our small town of Watery a bustling hub with his various business ventures. The latest of these, Coffee World, has its grand opening just around the corner. I had the chance to ask Ilmo a few questions about Coffee World. Ilmo, what is Coffee World about? I'm glad you asked. Coffee World is the world's greatest coffee-themed amusement park for all ages, and right here in our hometown of Watery. It's got all the rides, thrills, and excitement you could ask for, and of course lots of delicious, fresh coffee, both hot and iced, put that in. How did this unique business idea come about? Well, as you know, I'm all about ideas. An idealist, you could say. But what's even more important to me than my many successful businesses is our hometown. With my help, we can revitalize Watery, build its economy back up, bring the tourists back in, and enjoy ourselves in the process too. Coffee World is just as much for the townspeople as it is for the out-of-towners. Which attraction should the visitors be sure not to miss? Oh, that's like having to choose my favorite child. It's impossible, but the Slow Roaster is of course a wonderful ride full of mystery and magic, and the Espresso Express is sure to give you a thrill. Also, don't forget to drop by the Fresh Pot gift shop on your way out. You never know what treasures you might find. Coffee, at least, I bet. Yes. Ati and the Janitors, that's his band. He worked with Thomas Zane, which is interesting.
Excuse me. Do you know where...
Hush! Ati's in the middle of a show.
I wonder if I'm the first FBI agent to ever get shushed.
This song rules. But we'll hear it in full later. That's the poster for the film. Thomas Zane. You can see that there. Written on that. Wait, I forgot to grab the map. Oops. It's right on the wall in here, I think. Here it is. Okay, there's an investigation right outside. Forgot about this. I don't know if we can do it yet because we don't have the screwdriver, but we'll have to check. The rubber ducky.
Watery's definitely quaint.
Good to see you.
Sam's catch of the day.
Good fish here.
Fresh out of Cauldron Lake. Okay, yeah, we're not going to be able to get into anything around here yet. Because we don't have the screwdriver, we'll need to grab that. Okay.
Oh, you rascal. What have you been up to this time around? There's only so many times I can keep fixing the same hole.
Can't go in there. Can open this. Hell yeah, painkillers. Alright, very good. I guess it's time to just walk towards the amusement park, right? Was there another container back here? Yes, there is. I do think there's like an interesting ludonarrative thing going on where it's like no one minds that Saga's going through their shit because she's a local to them. That's kind of interesting to me. And I don't think there's anything in the sauna. Is there? Not yet. Investigation is right here, though.
Mom's family was from Sweden. I've always imagined it kind of like this. Saunas, lakes. Seems nice. Enjoying the sauna?
You bet. The steam is amazing on my creaky old joints. Yeah, I'm just waiting for Ati to wrap up his show so we can crack open some beers.
I've read that taking a sauna is good for preventing dementia.
Yeah, and so is beer.
Ever heard of the cult of the tree?
The half-deer, half-man monsters? Oh, sure I've heard of them. They're the reason I can't risk taking walks in the forest anymore. If one of them shows up, how am I supposed to get away? I can't run with a bad hip. I'd be killed for sure. I could maybe use my crutches to defend myself. Do you think that'd work? You're the professional.
Probably smart just to stay in the sauna for now.
Was that the investigation I had there? No. Definitely go in the sauna and get the stuff there, but...
A sauna doesn't fix what ails ya. You're a goner.
They also say silence is golden.
I like that dialogue. I was considering building a sauna in my backyard. I thought it would be cool. Or warm, I guess, technically. But it's a lot of work, so I haven't done it yet.
A trailer park. Ilmo Koskela. He's that tour guide we met at Cauldron Lake. I need to find him.
Oh yeah, the biker club.
Hey, Saga! Over here!
Hey, Ilmo. How did your walk in the woods with Steven go?
Another satisfied customer. I just hope he remembers to write a good review on the webpage. Great to see you back in Watery, Saga. Everyone in town missed you. Super nice to see you again, Saga.
They act like they've known me for years. This keeps happening. Are you familiar with the cult of the tree?
Yeah, we always thought it was an urban legend. Kids drawing creepy symbols to scare each other, but, now it's gotten pretty damn real, huh? It's terrible what happened. We're all in shock.
Well, we're looking into it. Hoping to get things back to normal soon.
We're all for that. As normal as it ever gets around here.
You own the trailer park, right? Mind if I take a look inside?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the owner of the Watery Lighthouse Trailer Park, me, can help you with that. It's good to have our funniest resident back.
Resident? I don't understand what you mean.
If this is your way of getting out of any outstanding bills, don't worry. They've been handled. Must be hard coming back to where you and your little girl lived.
It's like they remember a different reality. Is the horror story messing with their memories? Elmo thinks the cult is just an urban legend. Or does he?
There are things that go bump in the night. It's all true. It's all true. Sound the alarm, brother. Gather the troops. Brother, Yako, the shadow of the forest is creeping closer.
They don't think it's an urban legend at all. They understand it's dangerous. Ilmo made it sound like I lived here. Does he really believe that?
Light, laughter, and love will guide you home. Saga and her daughter. Oh boy. Happy faces raise property value. Family comes first, Ilma. We take care of her trailer while she's gone. She's one of us, Yako. Her spare key is safe and sound.
The Koskela brothers have happy memories of me living here. This must be the story affecting them. I'll play along for now. I need the key to that trailer.
Again, I just really love how Saga is just immediately like, all right, this is how reality works. I'm going to use this to my advantage.
So what is Coffee World?
You mean you haven't seen our commercial for it? Coffee World is a smooth blend of rides, food, and fun. We even had a real moose. Until recently. Plus, right next to Coffee World is the workshop of our own Kalevala Knights Motorcycle Club. We're busy building the floats for Deerfest. Don't go peeking, though. You know, we're saving the big reveal for Deerfest.
So, your commercials.
They're more than commercials, Saga. Our goal is to both entertain and educate local viewers about the fine products and services we provide. And, Jaakko here really comes alive in front of the camera. Really. Fuck off. Just there for the free beer. Not sure what Ilmo's excuse is. Hey, I'm writer, producer, co-lead, director. Do yourself a favor and, check them all out.
All joking aside, yes, I would like to see my trailer. Do you have a spare set of keys?
Good for you. Yeah, I have a spare set. They're just over at Coffee World. I'd get them for you, but Jaakko and I have to head to Bright Falls. The spare keys are in the gift shop safe. I'll call ahead and have someone get them out for you. Oh, the road's flooded, but if you just follow this trail behind me, it'll lead you there.
All right, we have a new case board. We have a lot of new case board pieces. Oop. All right, stash found at the shooting range near Watery. Stash found in front of the Otherwood Palace in Bright Falls. So this one, there was a crossbow inside, better in my hands than theirs. Is because we're doing New Game Plus. We automatically get it. The cult stash was in the street, literally just out in the street. So again, another indication that the cult are just townspeople. It's amazing how much it like makes it clear and how easy it is to just like kind of think past it. Fact versus fiction.
Wake says the story will change reality around us. If that's true, then I need to know what's real and what's fiction.
All right. Which parts are false? Which, if any, are real? Recognize me in diner at Bright Falls. Says I moved away after Logan died. Logan is not dead, but what else did the story change about her life? Knowing might help me fight this thing. Logan's part in the story. Owen, the trailer park where I supposedly lived, calls me his funniest resident. Finally, someone appreciates my jokes, but seriously, what kind of life did I live here? Trail of the Cult. Blum. There is a trailer park nearby called the Watery Lighthouse Trailer Park.
A trailer park is a good place to look for a trailer. Keep it simple, Saga.
Ilmo is certain that I used to live here, that I owned a trailer here, that I am a member of the community. They really think I lived here. This is unnerving, but at least I can exploit it to get inside this trailer. The spare keys to the trailers are in the Coffee World gift shop safe.
The Costellas think I lived in the trailer park. With Logan. The story really is changing people's memories. Why aren't mine affected?
I wonder. We know
Spare
why.
key is at Coffee World. First the witches at the diner. Now the Costellas. They all think Logan and I used to live here. Wake said the horror story would make people crazy. Like they're being brainwashed to believe the story. Is it spreading? There's Coffee World. Need to get across the river.
Alrighty. Now, things should be marked on our map up here. Yes, they are. Excellent. That's perfect for us. Nursery rhyme. Yep. Okay. It's really nice that it just marks everything like here so that we can very clearly see it. It's like all labeled on the map, conveniently.
What was that?
Oh, I forgot about this little set piece. Little interaction that happens.
Fuck! FBI, show yourself!
I think it's cool that the shaded can come out during the day in this one.
More people turning into Taken. Is this the cult? Or the story? Or both? Another rhyme.
Grab some crossbow bolts while we're at it. All right. The gentle beast with a beautiful crown runs through the woods with a worried frown. From the hunter he flees between the mighty trees to make it out alive.
Keep trying. That's not right. Right.
Nothing else around here. Okay, cool. Man, having this charm is so convenient.
This is ridiculous.
Another
charm.
coffee charm. Manuscript page and a cult stash. Nice. Let's go grab those. I remember one of these cult stashes in this area being like a nightmare to find the key for.
Another one.
Oh, but this one's easy.
Boxes.
Nice. Okay. What? There we go. I found another dead Taken over by the radio tower. Looked like it was bashed to death. There was a lunchbox and some weird knitting by the corpse too. I took care of the body, but that's the third one this month. Everyone keep your eyes peeled. We need to find this guy and let him know that the cult of the tree means business. It's Rose. This is very funny. That she just is able to take him out. No concern at all. Now, where is the manuscript page? Here we go.
What had kept Watery afloat all these years? A century, if not more. The locals knew the answer. Grit. Or as they put it in the language of their Finnish forefathers, sisu. These days, sisu was needed more than ever. The town was fading. It never quite recovered from the lumber mill shutting its doors. Now the fishing was drying up as well. Most people had left to find jobs in other towns. Only the most tenacious stubbornly remained. Dug in. Parasites in the body of a terminal patient. Sisu. Some people tried to resuscitate the town. The Koskela brothers double-handedly warded off the impending darkness with their ventures. Coffee World brought tourists, money, and jobs. Coffee-themed fun for all ages. The Kalevala Knights Motorcycle Club built parade floats. The bikers repaired vehicles and volunteered locally. But it wouldn't be enough. Watery needed a miracle. The end of the road was in sight. And it was coming fast.
Alrighty.
Dug in. General! Set it all up!
Those things are remarkably nasty. Don't have that. What next? Container in there, container in there. All right. There's also the crossbow bolts over there, which we will want to grab. Safe haven. Just get this started up. The game certainly does move faster in these kinds of segments because I do just know exactly how... Like, I am deeply aware now of where everything is, so I don't need to worry about actually searching for stuff. I can just look at my map and find it.
Another cult stash?
There are a few things, obviously, that I need to pay attention to. Like manuscript pages and like making sure I find them, but I can still just like look at the map for them. Is there anything else around? Oh, a manuscript page. I'm glad I looked. Is it over here? Where is it? Huh. Am I just blind? Do I just not see it? Where is it? Oh no. It's got to be in here, right? Yeah, okay.
Saga was beginning to see why Casey disliked the woods so much. They felt oppressive here. Too many places to hide. The distorted carnival music drifting from the amusement park ahead did not help. What the Koskalas had said about her living in Watery with Logan unsettled her. For the horror story to involve her was one thing, but involving her daughter was crossing a line. Something darted across the path ahead, too fast to see. Saga drew her weapon. Her eyes searched the woods. A noise overhead. Saga swiveled to look. A local, a man on the ridge above her. No, not a man. A monster with a hatchet in each hand. It shouted down at her. Hunting season was a bust!
All right, easily wrap that up. Anything else? Nope. It's interesting that it still marks this on the map and it marks the crossbow on the map, but we technically already got it. It's nice, though, that it just gives us the clue for it so that we don't get punished and aren't unable to finish the board. Which way do I go? Just up this way, yep. What is up here? Radio tower. There is stuff up here. There's a nursery rhyme up here, I think.
Bright Falls. And now,
Yes, there is.
there was some talk, an off-colored joke of sorts about Winnie Davis and Davis family beef jerky.
More of those rhymes.
3 little deers ventured to roam. One found a place to eat and play. One little deer never came home. 2 of the deers cried all day.
This is Jim Figamore. Remember, we were going to do the announcement today.
Oh, was that today? Listeners, we have Jim Figamore with us and the director of the Bright Falls Community Theater,
And I'm here to announce that the theater will be losing one of its most dignified thespians as I, Jim Figamore, will be running for mayor. Hold for applause.
Well, that's quite an announcement, Jim. Just let me find my notes here. I have some questions written down for you.
The real question is what happened to this town. Bright Falls used to draw in thousands of tourists with its vibrant art scene and impressive bird feeders. And what's our reputation now? Haunted Bright Falls. Spooky Bright Falls. The world is laughing at us. And now all this business with the FBI? We need a mayor who can turn this town's reputation around. And nobody knows more about the role of mayor than I do. I played one in the theatrical production of Fiorillo, to glowing reviews by Coffee World magazine. Mayor Setter is a joke. And you know what? I hear he kills cats. There. I said it.
Now, Jim, this is a family show. I found my notes here, so why don't we pivot to some questions? First question, what exactly goes into that delicious beef jerky? Right, so it looks like these are my questions for Wendy Davis of Davis Family Beef Jerky.
The only jerk I care about is Mayor Setter. Our future's at stake. Pets are being murdered, and it's time for a change. Jim Figamore for mayor.
It's crazy when you know the payoff of that joke.
I actually had more.
Jim Figamore and Pat Maine signing off.
It's very funny. I mean, the rhetoric is kind of uncanny nowadays, but the actual joke there is very funny. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, it's just up this way, and there's a lunchbox up there too. Hell yeah. Nothing down this way, I don't think. Yeah, oh yeah, this just loops back. Well, out of pistol ammo, but that's fine.
I can use this charm on my bracelet. There's another lunchbox.
I lowered my rifle. Standing on the car's roof, I looked out at the carnage. The zombies had almost won, but luckily I was here. Heroes are sometimes the people we least expect them to be. Now my town was finally safe, thanks to me. I slung the hot piece of iron over my shoulder one more time, hopefully for the last time. The townspeople, cautiously emerging from their hiding places, surveyed the same carnage I saw and cheered my name, and I waved and they cheered again. Now I could finally get back to my quiet, unassuming life, reading books and gardening and fiber crafts and being the world's top mycology expert. Suddenly, a hand seized my wrist. I look into the eyes of the sweet, sensitive writer I had known since childhood. A smile spread across his beautiful, kind face, and I felt at peace for the first time since the zombies had first emerged. You did it! I knew you could! Now we can live in peace together, for the rest of our days! That's funny. It's a little funny. Can I afford anything else? Nope. I'm close to it, but no dice. Where am I going from here? This way? Okay. Honestly, combat doesn't feel that more difficult than hard mode. Things definitely take more ammo. Like, the dogs taking a lot more pistol shots is a pain, but, like, if you get headshots on regular Taken, it's still just, like, 1 or 2 shots. It's not, like, a huge deal. Sometimes they're a little bit stronger, but not to a degree that feels particularly, like, notable. And the drop economy in this game is so high that, like, I still doubt I'm ever going to be lacking true resources. Run and grab that lunchbox.
Another one of those lunch boxes.
Hi, Hero. I think a few pieces of paper from my private fanfiction project got mixed into some of these stashes, but I don't know which ones. I posted some online, and they're getting pretty good reviews, but I'd appreciate it if you didn't read them. It's a privacy thing. It's just funny and stupid. All right. Weapon upgrades, long range. Consecutive successful hits will significantly reduce the time between shots. Or I can just finish this shotgun. No, I can't. Crossbow is the one I could finish. Bulls lodged in enemies will attract bullets fired near them. This is probably better.
Saga fired the rifle, hit the Taken again, pulled back the bolt to reload. She fired again, another hit, faster, again, yet faster, again. A strange, lethal feedback loop forming, speeding up.
He's bored. Nursery rhymes. Let's put some of these up. Watery. I love the antlers in its little face. Nicely made. Deer doll used to solve the rhyme puzzle. Kind of hard to tell it's a deer. I suppose clothespins are a limiting medium, but watery rhymes. The rhyme was about a deer being eaten by wolves. The rhyme was about a moose evading hunters. Do I have anything else on the map popping up? That would be a no. And I don't think we can make it to the ranger cabin right now because the area is flooded. That is correct, Toaster. We have to do Coffee World first. Or work our way through Coffee World, I guess I should say. But this should go by quickly. Yep, manuscript page in here, to be expected. Is it out back? It is not. Okay, it is inside. That's perfect for us.
Scratch stalked through the forest, a terrifying dark presence in the night, more sensed than seen. Darkness boiled in his skull, like a storm cloud crammed into a bottle. The woods were alive with those he had taken. They were coming with him, directed by him, his army of darkness. His singular purpose was a sharp, pulsing black hole in his head, waves roaring out of it to whip his flock into a frenzy, filling them with his purpose,
the clicker. He wanted it, to make his horrific ending to the story come true. The art was there. The clicker would push it across the final threshold, a detonator to send out a tidal wave that would spread to overtake reality. He was so close to claiming it. The Taken gibbered and shouted, straining against their invisible leashes, filled with bloodlust. Scratch let them go. They launched themselves into the night with violent glee. He ripped a signpost from the ground, swung it in his hands as if it was made of air. Ahead, the music started. It called him on. Let the final Deerfest commence.
It's good stuff. It's so nice to just kind of let this game wash over me. I know my commentary this time through is a little bit more muted.
Anyone here? Nope. Did they get out? Did the Taken get them?
That's partially... It's partially because...
Apart myself.
The pauses...
The gift shop safe.
The pauses in the dialogue are killing me. Part of that is just because I've been really tired lately, but the other reason is just I'm just enjoying replaying the game and like kind of quietly going through it. I would say compared to most of my playthroughs that I've done on the channel, right now this one is kind of the closest that anyone has ever seen to like the way I play games when I play them by myself. Sometimes I'll make comments or talk about things, but for the most part, I'm just like, you know, very quietly playing through things, checking the map a bunch, etc. Hey, the lock's jammed again. I forced it last time with the screwdriver, which has disappeared again. Put shit back when you use it. Lock maintenance, coffee world, something sign, dusted, cleaned with detergent, slow roasters, pod, 12, something... Can't read it. It's Yako. Stuck. Won't swing. Hit it with some WD-40. Seems good for now. It's really hard to read Stuart's handwriting. Several burned out something on percolator. Replaced and ordered more bulbs. Bulbs. Okay. But yeah, this I don't know. This playthrough is very real for the most part to just like the kind of frenetic way I play a lot of games. Blah, 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 blah. What is this cult password? Cult stash. Do not take what is not yours. We've already solved this one, but the way you solve it is just looking at the numbers on the striped pods. It's 147. We're sorry, this toilet is temporarily out of order. What a cinematic angle for this toilet. What the heck? We have to go to the gazebo, right? Is there anything actually in here that I'm like not understanding? No. Okay. The percolator. Another flare. Oh no, that's a crossbow bolt.
When you ask, Mayor Seta will speak.
Speak, boy. Mocha the Moose. One morning during Coffee World's construction, a wounded moose was discovered taking shelter inside the Fresh Pot gift shop. Though limping from a leg injury, the wily moose proved too quick for wildlife rescue. After a long and unsuccessful chase, everyone stopped for a much-needed coffee break, brewing up some Coffee World's finest. Before the first cup was poured, the moose appeared, drawn by the delicious aroma. He allowed himself to be treated in exchange for a steaming mug of what is now known as Mocha's signature blend. Since then, Mocha the Moose has become a beloved fixture of Coffee World, welcoming guests from across the country, as well as personal taste testing each of our roasts to give them the Mocha seal of approval. Did you know you can purchase all of our signature coffees at the Fresh Pot gift shop? Amusing Mocha facts. Mocha is around 6 years old. A moose can live up to be 25 years. Old. Wow, I read that wrong. Mocha weighs 820 pounds. Did you know the moose is the largest species of deer in the world? Are they deer? I thought they were moose. Mocha loves to swim. Did you know a moose can dive up to 20 feet underwater? Mocha's favorite drink is coffee. Did you know that Mocha is the only known moose with a caffeine addiction? The faces on those balloons are fucking deranged. I don't remember like the order we want to do things in. Or like where we need to go to grab the screwdriver. Cute. I thought there was something here. Wasn't there supposed to be something taped to a sign or something like that? Am I remembering this wrong? I think there's an enemy that jumps out at me over here too. Let's look around. Yeah, there's some arrows, some containers, cassette tape, Coffee World stash key, toy Puko knife. Oh, okay, that's what we need. Yeah, we have to grab the spooky stuff.
Calm down, Saga. It's just a pot of coffee. Thank God.
Peaceful said moose are in the deer family. Interesting. I thought that moose were technically like a different species because they're like megafauna. Can't go here yet. Look at the map. There is a nursery rhyme, but we can't do it yet because it's super flooded. I guess there's some containers around here for us to dig through. Yes. Sure, I'll take that. Where are we going? How do I keep missing containers? They just blend right in with the environment. Yes, rifle rounds is exactly what we want. Thank you. I don't care about yet another crossbow bolt, but actually the crossbow's pretty cool. I do like it.
Okay, then.
Oh, wow, that was an instant kill. How much time am I going to have to spend going back through this place? Oh my gosh. Okay, it turns out not much time at all. I just have to probably grab, yeah, this stuff again. Unless it counted it, and it's empty now. Nope. Just moved some stuff around. That one's empty. Is there stuff down here? Nope. Wait, it didn't... How is he still... I have the cassette tape, right? I don't? Oh, I do. How is he still laughing? That's creepy as fuck. He shouldn't be able to talk now.
Okay, then.
Okay. Screwdriver. Yes, is what we want.
Always good to have a screwdriver.
Mr. Drippy is in cahoots with Scratch, says Piecemeal. Yeah, exactly. Thank God someone's paying attention. Alright, so we got the screwdriver. I can now do a whole bunch more stuff, which is good. There are enemies around. Let's grab the Coffee World stash key. It's just like on the wall there, isn't it? Oh boy, there are a lot of them. There we go. We have yet to find the Coffee World stash, so maybe we'll do that in a minute if we can find it. Let's break into the gift shop. Hitting their weak points is difficult.
Hunting season was a
Okay.
Now where is that safe?
Sorry, we're out of Bright Falls blend. Anna apologized to the customers. I'll just grab some from the back. More coffee coming right up. She suggested they ride the percolator while they waited. She passed Ilmo at the Espresso Express. Big smile, Anna. Coffee World is all smiles. Anna nodded, smiled. She smiled until her face hurt. Anna stopped walking, realized she was standing next to the Huatari well. Must have zoned out, she thought. She was about to go, but something in the well caught her eye. A shadow shifting in the dark. Anna was overcome by vertigo. The world tilted, and then she was falling down, down, down into the shaft. The darkness opened up to swallow her.
Life being made to emulate this.
Locked.
All right. Why did you change the damn password to the safe again?
What would Ilmo use for a code?
I thought it was lookout, fixer, supplier. Who hurt you? Why are you so paranoid? Calm down. This one's easy. Tracker, lookout, cleaner. See? Not rocket science. Ilmo. Let's see. Let's just put some stuff on the board now. Oops. I keep pressing tab to back out. More warnings inside. People must break into these fairly frequently. Trail of the Cult. Coffee World.
Coffee World. The most caffeinated place on Earth. And yet nobody's here to help me get that key.
Gift shop door is locked. That's fine. Getting inside the shop, we'll use a screwdriver. Ilmo said someone would help me, but there's no one here. Looks like I'll have to find my own way inside. Gift shop safe is locked. I don't think a screwdriver will work on this one. Hint Ilmo left for the safe key code. Note mentions 3 jobs, tracker, lookout, cleaner. I don't know why I don't have the clues that I need for that, but story is affecting more people's memories. There we go.
Makes sense.
It's not just Rose. Ilmo and Yako are affected too. How long before my memories are affected? Clicker. He wanted it to make his horrific ending to the story come true. The art was there. The clicker would push it across the final threshold. Scratch just needs the clicker to make his ending into reality. Can't let that happen. If the author of these pages wanted privacy, that ship has sailed, I'm afraid. More fanfiction with zombies in mycology. Not going to lie, I'd read more of these. All right. So the puzzle has to do with employees. So, hey, Elmo, heads up. Got another angry voicemail from a parent about her kid poking himself in the eye with one of the souvenir pucos. Whose grand idea was it to sell kids plastic knives in a coffee-themed amusement park anyway? Oh, right, it was yours. Jeff, I need another moose favor. Moko was doing just fine. He even got a glowing vet report, and then bam, they say it was a heart attack. I'm not blaming you. Maybe he just had a bad ticker. No tolerance for stimulants either. We're telling the kids that Mocha's taking a little vacation, but I could really use your help ASAP to maintain continuity. Do you have any more in stock? Thanks in advance, Ilmo. That's really grim that they accidentally
A toy knife will do.
accidentally were killing the moose repeatedly. It's happened more than once.
Coffee World staff. Hope they're not all monsters now. The photos have stickers on them.
Reminder to bring your liability forms for Tuesday's Bring Your Dog to Coffee World Day. Congratulations to Thomas for completing his first year at Coffee World. As usual, this work anniversary earns you a free packet of freshly ground coffee. The percolator is unfortunately undergoing maintenance, but don't worry, we will fix it as soon as possible. The code for this is one less than the other puzzle. It is 146, I believe. So it's, what was it? Lookout, tracker, something. So 146, I think. Yeah. Or maintenance, maybe. Still, that's the code. We solved it in the other playthrough. I'm not going to get super caught up on it.
The keys to my trailer. Now to find the clicker and the cult.
Let's do it. Do I have anything else in here? What's for my investigation? Where is the investigation marker? What am I missing investigating? Wasn't this because I couldn't look at that note? It didn't let me. Jeez. Yeah, I don't know what the investigation marker was. It probably was supposed to be the screwdriver, but maybe it just didn't allow me to interact with it when we first got here. So that's a bummer that there's going to be a clue that I just can't interact with. Like, where would it be? I sneeze, hold on. Ah. Lady of the Lake. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that investigation is supposed to be. Maybe it's after we come back. I really don't... Oh, whoa. Why did that close the door with me inside of it? Because I thought maybe it was this, because it seems investigation-y, but... Again, I wasn't actually allowed to interact with it, so I don't know why.
Don't need to go over all this again.
There we go. No two employees share the same responsibilities. Stickers are next to the photos on the staff board. Find evidence. To get into the gift shop? Why do I need to? I got into the gift shop. Alright, well I guess I'm just missing 2 clues in this playthrough. That's fine.
The Cauldron Lake General Store! Cauldron Lake!
Can't be opened on this side.
Okay. Anything down here? Oh yeah, there's a stash. I think we have the key for it, so we should be good. Correct, we do. What's behind the smile? There we go. Me and T were supposed to... Mulligan and Thornton were supposed to be on patrol last night, but didn't show. If anyone hears anything from them, let me know. Do I have another clue? The Cult of the Tree? Yes, we do. Okay. Note found in cultist stash mentioning M and T. M and T could stand for Mulligan and Thornton. It could, correct. Do we have to do this part now? I don't remember how this one goes.
A fuse is missing. Can't operate the ride without it.
Okay. Let's see. Why is it zoomed so far in? Jeez. Circuit board. Where do we get a fuse here? Is that something I can just find around here, or what? Nope. I don't remember what we're doing this for. But there might be fuses in the gift shop. No? That's really weird. Huh. No new clues. Huh. All right. Looking into it, the investigation prompt here not being readable is a bug. And it just happens sometimes. So nothing you can do about it. It's whatever. Oh. She's not doing good. All right. Time to head to the trailer park, I think.
Another Alex Casey lunchbox?
You can do anything you put your mind to, hero, so long as what you put your mind to is part of the story. 9 manuscript fragments. Jeez, they're really just giving us everything.
Saga had hit the Taken with a crossbow. She switched to her gun and kept firing at it. The bullets hit home, following a strange trajectory, as if the bolt had carved a track in the air for them, a magnetic pull for them to follow.
Let's look at the map real quick. Yeah. No, we're good. I think it's time we just head over to the trailer park. I know we can go up to the lighthouse, but I don't think there's much we can actually do up there right now. Maybe we can do a nursery rhyme, but I don't know if it's active yet. I know there's a Taken right at the top here, always. Like a big fisherman wearing like overalls or whatever. Put that there, put these there, and I'm probably fine for inventory space now. Awesome. Okay, let's go up. Am I out of batteries?
I'm never gonna get used to this.
All right. Trickster doll, Wise Elder doll. Something else doll. What do we do? All right. An old watcher of the sea before his demise cursed the waters that ruined his eyes. So he played a trick on the ocean deep, the waves to fight, havoc to wreak, and in doing that wrong, lost his soul's song. An old watcher of the sea before his demise cursed the waters that ruined his eyes. So he played a trick on the ocean deep, the waves to fight, havoc to wreak, and in doing so, he lost his soul's song. Did he just go? No, it's the eye, obviously. Okay. No? Okay.
Makes sense.
And that effect's down there.
Another rhyme.
Okay.
Brittle.
Do I have none. Okay, they're not protected from headshots. It's just their body that has armor. Okay, well, batteries are never a huge concern then. I didn't know that. All right, I believe this is something right here.
You can pick up those crochet dog sweaters at the Sunday market. And while you're there, go visit Wendy Davis and grab some of our sponsor's famous beef jerky. Up next, we've got Deerfest. Oh, hold on now. We have a call coming in. Which button is that? Hello? Wrong line. Hold on. Hello. You're on with Pat Maine.
Yeah, Gil Davis here.
What a pleasant surprise. We have Gil Davis on the line from our lovely sponsor, Davis Family Beef Jerky. Gil, any thoughts on those crochet dog sweaters?
You need to stop.
What's that?
Just stop. Whatever this is you're doing, stop.
Well, I'm not sure I understand, Gil.
There's no such thing as Davis Family Beef Jerky. I don't sell beef jerky. I've never made beef jerky. I don't particularly like beef jerky. I'm getting crazy phone calls for jerky orders, day and night. You got confused old ladies all over this goddamn town on the hunt for imaginary beef jerky, asking for insane flavors like hickory teriyaki, which clearly isn't a thing.
If you don't sell beef jerky, then somebody needs to tell your lovely wife, Wendy, because she's out there at the market every Sunday selling it.
Wendy is dead, Pat.
No, that's not right. I just saw Wendy at the market last weekend.
Wendy went missing 13 years ago, Pat. They found her body. She's dead. We're trying to make peace with that, and you're making it so much harder with all this goddamn beef jerky bullshit.
No, that's just not true. She's there. Every weekend, I see her there. This joke's gone far enough. Now go get Wendy on the line so we can have a laugh about this.
She's fucking dead, Pat. Stop.
Gil? I think we're out of time. Dog sweaters, Sunday market, and yeah, Pat Maine signing off.
All right. My first watery visit. I'm staying near the Lighthouse Trailer Park, a nice little spot just off the road. It's very quiet here during the day. At night, not so much. I've never been too nervous and can sleep through an earthquake, but here, I don't know, something just feels off. The animals act weird. They're restless at night, making weird noises and running away, and I swear I could hear someone moving around circling. Going to give it one more night and then move on. Oops, I went the wrong way. I need to go down to the boathouse, I think, right? Because I did the thingy. Yes, also I missed a cult stash, apparently. So let's run back over there. Oh, thank God, batteries. Oh, fuck, this is one of the annoying ones. Where I had to solve it by looking at a bunch of stuff.
Box.
Which one is this? Let's just look up the solution because I don't want to redo it. All right. Is this not correct? Hold on. Two triangles looking down next to each other. Two triangles overlapping, pointing up. Should be this one. And then the third one is the same as the first, so it should be this, right? Unless it's not. Oh my God, am I gonna actually have to look at this? All right, let's see. I don't understand. Two pointing down. Two pointing down. Wait, I don't understand. What? Two pointing up. What is this one? I don't understand what I'm doing. I probably just need them in a specific order. So 3 is 2 pointing down, 2 pointing up. Wait, what? 2 pointing up. So it should be down, up, something. Is there a 1 anywhere? Yeah, it's 2 pointing down. 2 pointing down. So why doesn't it work? It should be this. Literally this exactly. What do I need to... Do I need to interact with one of them to get a clue for it? Like, what the heck? What? Why isn't it letting me interact? I'm very confused. Just put the nursery rhyme up, I suppose. Watery rhyme about an old man who became a monster. Mother doll used to solve the mystery. Holding the belly a bit on the nose for my taste. Wise elder doll used to solve the rhyme puzzle. What is that? A sledgehammer? Do wise men usually carry those? Trickster doll used to solve the rhyme puzzle. It has nice details, but it gives me the creeps. Alex Casey lunchboxes. The note inside mentions the story. Is this person aware of the horror story? There's nothing on here to interact with. There's no, like, symbols or puzzle pieces or anything. But when I do go here, there is a clue marker on the left side. So what's up with that? Like, what? Because if I remember, so this one was supposed to be number 1. So it's 2 pointing down. And then this one's number 2, which is 2 overlapping pointing up. And then this one's number 3, which is 2 pointing down again. So why is the clue not working? Huh? I'm very baffled by that. What is going on? There's got to be an investigation point or something, right? Nope. Let me look it up real quick just to make sure that it's working correctly. All right. Let's try this. I don't know why that worked, but people said it worked online. Getting the Anderson brothers on board would be a big win for us, so I'm offering a $100 Superstore gift card plus a year's worth of free coffee at the Oh Dear Diner to whoever gets those 2 to join. Let's get recruiting. And now we can throw that one up on the board. The note inside offers incentives for getting the Anderson brothers on board. Wait, do I have another? Cult of the Tree. Reward offer for the cultist who recruits Odin and Tor. The cult was really serious about recruiting Tor and Odin. Alright. Now we can go down here, grab this. And I believe the rest of the level should be pretty quick. I know exactly what we need to do. Is it level? I mean chapter.
I'm getting quite the charm collection.
Alrighty. I didn't even look at my map up here because I'm dumb. Watery Lighthouse. I walked right past the lunchbox too. Man. This is what happens This is what happens when I'm not paying close attention. It beats having to come back here, though, like we did during the original playthrough. Which way is it? Up and then, yeah, okay. Because I ran up and down this road quite a few times.
More of those kids' lunchboxes.
But then, almost at the same time, but not quite, another hand grabbed my other wrist. It was my childhood friend's estranged twin brother, a rugged ex-soldier who'd helped me fight back the zombie horde. With his chiseled jaw and smoldering eyes and worn leather jacket, my heart fluttered like a small bird against its cage. Ignore him, babe. You know I'm the one you want. The sensitive friend I had cared for all my life, or the intense warrior I'd known for one harrowing day? How was I ever going to choose? The zombies were easier than this. I don't have enough for any weapon upgrades. I need, let's see, 20, 18, so 38, and then another 18. So, yeah, what, 56 total? 18 plus 18 is 36, plus 20 is 56. All right, time to hit the trailer park finally.
The page said I'd run into a cultist here. On your toes, Saga. Mayor Setter is not afraid of the rough questions.
The rough questions. Get it? Lost cat. My name is Tibbles. I went missing on 6/19. My last seen in the vicinity of Oh Dear Diner on Monday. Please keep an eye out for me. I am a very good boy. My humans miss me very much. It's cute. Is that the pet that Mayor Setter allegedly has eaten? There's a container in here, but that's the only thing. Yeah, weird. There was no interaction prompt there. Odd.
It's in the rain. Must not drink the water. Take a bath. Ever again. Moonshine. Only drink the moonshine, brother.
Don't look like cultists.
That's not helping. I don't feel like myself. Don't know how to fight it. We're too old.
His pupil's so huge.
Excuse me. I'm looking for the Anderson trailer.
What? Sweetie pie, right on time. Like we were just saying, it's not true. The lies to hurt you and make you weak. Don't believe a word. They believe because deep down, they want to be told what to think. We're different. Rebels! You must stop it before it turns real. Don't be part of the story. Make the story. Stop the hell of it!
These old drunks don't seem affected by the horror story like the other locals are. Do they know what's happening here? How do you know about the story?
Same as you, of course, sweetie pie. We are family. The Andersons. Vikings. Gods. So good to finally see you, Saga. I am your great uncle Odin, and this is your long-lost Murfad, Thor. Sarasota. He is your grandfather, and I am the All-Father.
Just as crazy as everyone else. Just as caught in it. I need to stay focused. I need to check out the trailer. I need to open the safe. What's the combination?
People hate the puzzles, Ilmo. Why not just use keys? People love the puzzles, Jaakko. Only very smart people can think up good puzzles. Just look around and you will find the answer. Dedicated staff will be rewarded.
The combination to the safe is somewhere in the gift shop.
All right, Alex Casey lunchboxes. Let's put this one up. More fanfiction, and boy, what a cliffhanger. Oop. Story. Is this one that we have? Nope. Trail of the Cult.
Shouldn't spend time on old questions.
All right. Safe combo. Ilmo likes to get creative. Safe combo based off clues in gift shop. Again, I don't know why this never finished, but it's a bug, I guess. Got the key. Coffee World staff are all taken. What the fuck? Fact versus fiction. Odin claims he is my granduncle and that Tor is my grandfather.
Doesn't make sense.
Mom never talked about her family. So the story is giving me wacky relatives now. Still, there's something off about these guys. Anytime I ask Mom about her home or family, she shut down. I have no idea who my grandparents are. All right. Time to look around. Get all this stuff here at the trailer park.
Hello, Jaakko. Who is this incredibly attractive martial arts master? It's me, your brother, Ilmo. I now recognize you, but Ilmo, why are you dressed like that? Deerfest is almost here, which means we're chopping the prices on all of our custom-designed Deerfest parade floats. Floats created by the award-winning team at Kalevala Knights Motorcycle Club. Winners of the last year's trophy for Best Deerfest float featuring an animal that is not deer. That very team. And you're gonna get a kick out of our latest float designs. We've done it all. Deerfest floats, restaurant floats, floats shaped like things you can't show on television. Our floats are the best way to impress your friends, propose to your partner, or throw shade at an office colleague. And we don't do just Deerfest. Our floats are a perfect gift for weddings, birthdays, bar mitzvahs, or your Scenaria. Our floats.
Forgot about that joke.
Why take our word for it? Let's hear it from one of our many, many happy customers.
I was at Deerfest last year. The flows were pretty good. One of them was a swan.
And people liked it. And there you have it. Award-winning floats now at reduced prices that will knock you off your feet. Order yours today.
Oh, man. It's so good. I love the Coscola brothers so much. They're genuinely so fucking funny. They're, like, it's really easy to do that kind of humor poorly, and I just feel like they don't do it poorly. The Sideways Spiral. Who is this by? Carol Ingram. Nothing really around here. Head around back. Try to make sure that we catch everything. There's just a point of interest in here. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, I'm pressing the button, but it's not broadcasting. That green light is supposed to be red.
Yeah, which light?
But this one here. Donna's grandson wrote down instructions for me, but I can't for the life of me remember where I put them.
You sure you're not on the air?
Yeah, green means off, red means on. Or was it? No, that's right. I need a red light here.
Oh, have you tried just mashing all these buttons?
Oh, raspberries. That's... Which button did you press?
This one right here. Nope, that wasn't it.
I'm gonna call Donna's grandson.
Hello?
Tapio? Sorry, I misdialed.
No, you didn't. I was still on the line.
Can we get Tapio off the line? I need to call Donna's grandson.
Must be all this rain botching up your connection. If it keeps up, that bunker out back could flood again. A girl drowned in that bunker last time it flooded.
No, that girl drowned in Cauldron Lake.
Wrong. That was the Anderson girl. Different girl.
Can we please focus on making the green light red?
What about this button here with the sticky note that says on/off?
Yes, that's the one. Okay, let's press that and see if it...
There's interest that even Pat is getting caught up in the mystery now, even when he wasn't before. As I promised, I'm writing to dear Mom, as I promised, I'm writing to you now that I've settled in. We're doing great and busy as ever. The big city. Jim's working hard and landed a promotion. We're going to celebrate by going to a hot new restaurant that Connie recommended. Laura's doing so well in school. She'll have her pick of any college with the grades she's been getting. So proud of my little girl. I've been busy making our apartment into a home, training staff, shopping for furniture. Who knew finding a decent chaise lounge would be so hard? All is going well. Don't you worry about us. Hope all is well with you too. Love, Megan. Clearly not true. And Golden Years, interesting. A senior citizens magazine. So yeah, clearly this person's life is not going the way she wants, and she's kind of lying about it. Embellishing the truth. Is there anything out back for me? No? Oh yeah, the water's coming up. I forgot about that. And this is as close as we can get to down there. I think the water drains sometime after this. I think it's in the next chapter, maybe. I don't remember. Yeah, it would be after the overlap. Murder at the Manor House, an architectural mystery by Margaret Formo, because I know you love a good pun, Ilmo. Excellent puns for your the comedy hen in your life.
A pun book from Ilmo. Are we close in the story?
Agent Anderson.
That might explain some of his behavior.
Deepest condolences for your loss. The Bureau knows you're incredibly hard time for you. I personally can assure you that we're committed to your well-being. We'll allow the time needed for your recovery from this tragedy. The FBI is here for you. We'll be ready to welcome you back to work as soon as you're ready. We could really use the insightful mind of yours, so we hope to see you back in our ranks soon.
Did I leave the Bureau in this fictional reality?
Criminal Justice, a critical look at broken system, R. Moreau. Yeah, that's a picture of Logan right there, the same one from the hotel. Tons of beer. Lots of beer and pizza. I never noticed that detail before. The Saga basically became an alcoholic maybe during this time, and or Ilmo.
Everything here reminds me of Logan.
And them have been
This
living
could be
here.
our room. This is getting too real. Too personal.
Nordic Tales and Folklore, Connie Chu, Wildlife Pacific Northwest, Mom, FBI. Wow.
Bond. Logan used to love her music.
Junior federal agent Logan Anderson.
Logan's junior agent certificate. So cute.
Congratulations to the Bureau's newest recruit, Logan Anderson. You've successfully completed junior agent training. 8/15/2018, Logan Anderson. To Logan, keep on shining, little rock star. Your proud great-granddad and great-granduncle. Old Gods of Asgard. Night Springs, new season coming soon. Logan.
My newfound relatives. Cozy with the cult of the tree. And that's the clicker. In the hands of the cult, just like the page promised. Carnival Knights. That's the motorcycle club the Koskela brothers are in. I'll take Odin and Tor up on their offer and visit their nursing home. Right after I find this biker workshop.
What does that say on the framed thing in the background?
No. It's not true. It's just a fucking story. It's not true. Logan's back home. She's fine. Fuck. She's at school. David. I'm in the story and it's coming true. Wake said Scratch would try and hurt me with the horror story. But he said there's still time to stop this. That he can stop this with a clicker.
Hey, this is David. Leave a message.
David? Is Logan okay? Call me back as soon... Mulligan? What the fuck? Hey! Stay where you are. Mulligan is a cultist? What the fuck is going on here?
The cult of the tree.
Thornton too? God damn it. And now they're all taken?
Now we just gotta run over here.
The headline about Logan wasn't real. Don't think about it. The cult has the clicker. Get it? Fix this. No. Logan's not dead.
No, this is just a story trying to hurt me. It's not real. Logan's drawings found in the trailer. These drawings look like those guys I met outside, Tor and Odin. I remember this. It was take your daughter to work day. Logan was maybe 8. This happened. Logan loves Bond. I took her to a concert in DC for her 12th birthday. This isn't fake. Letter from Agent Marrow. In the story, I took a leave of absence from the Bureau. Looks like it was a present. Were Ilmo and I close? Cult of the Tree. Photo of Tor and Odin with cultists. Tor and Odin are clearly friendly with the Cult of the Tree, not conclusively members. Do I have anything else on the case board? No.
Mulligan's itchy trigger finger. Thornton's shitty pastrami sandwich.
This is the workshop from the photo with the cultists. This is where they had the clicker. If it's still here, I need to find it.
Yes, you do. All right, so we just want to go around and collect everything we can. I definitely need more ammo for the upcoming boss fight, because we're very close to the overlap now. Is there other stuff around here? I feel like there is an important like document or something in here. Oh yeah, there's manuscripts and stuff. I knew there was one right there. There's one back there too. Okay. Where the heck is it? Wish it would like highlight on the map for me. Or like just in the area.
You were a handsome deer.
I do not know where all of the deer heads are. I should have paid more attention in the water park. I'm sure we can go back to some of them and get them. Maybe it's back here. Yeah.
Hey, stop right there. The shape stumbled out of the dark toward Deputy Mulligan. Thornton was doubled over, coughing. A chunk of cold pastrami caught in his throat. Bring it, fucker. Mulligan fired. Thornton hacked the pastrami out of his windpipe, opened fire with his partner. The monster fell. They kept shooting. The thrill of domination. This was the cult of the tree. Not one tree, a forest. Secret knowledge in a deer mask. A last line of defense. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Bright Falls' fucking finest. They crept over, pulling out their flashlights. The horror.
Pops.
This is Monica from the tackle shop. An innocent woman. Thornton's pastrami came back up.
Alright, that was one of them. I already know the combination. It's simple. We'll need that in a minute. Oh, you know what? I think the next manuscript is actually out back of this place. I think we can read an email here. Yes, we can. Stash the stashes. Hello, I've seen some of you place our stashes in the open. Please don't do that, you rascals. Stop it. This is your final warning to stop taking the OOP out of the assembly hall, the object of power. If you want to get drunk in the workshop, fine, but the OOP is for ritual use only. You idiots are worse than my kids. He's using it as an example of... I think he's referring to the clicker as an object of power, which is interesting. He has Federal Bureau of Control terminology, which we know is because he's been hacking the FBC monitoring station. Paycheck. Hi, Uncle Ilmo. Hope you're well. Charlene and I still haven't received our paychecks from last month's Coffee World promo work. Are you sure you sent them? Could you double check? Maybe they slipped through the cracks. Also, Charlene wanted me to tell you that her suit still smells weird. Charlie. Float work. The Deerfest floats are eating up our space. Try to keep things neat and tidy around the workshop, okay? I can't find my tools. I can't even find my left hand, even though it's attached to me. But I will find my boot up somebody's ass if you all keep making a mess. Ilmo. Sauna night. Hello, fellas. I suggest we start a regular sauna night now that the old place is working again. What's the best time for it? How about a classic Saturday night session? I'll bring the sausage and mustard, but BYOB. Ilmo. Sauna night. Not everyone enjoys frying themselves to death, Ilmo, and who would pick mustard over ketchup? Fred. Riri sauna night. Ilmo, ignore Fred. He doesn't have what it takes, and he's wrong about ketchup too. It's obviously chili, mayo, or nothing. Marv. Riri sauna night. Thanks everyone for your valuable input. I'm assuming that means Saturday sauna night is on. Sauna is good for the body and good for the soul. You may not like it, but it likes you. And all condiments are welcome, of course. Lock combination. Hey, Ilmo, I can't find the new door lock combination. Look inside the smiley coffee cup. Doesn't help me. Yako. That's fine. It is...
They must be in there.
This.
There has to be a way to get this lock open.
What was it? I think it's intersecting this way, and then... What is the last one? Is it that? No, it's this. There we go. Yes, here's where the last manuscript is.
Hideout. Their headquarters, even?
So look, they have a Federal Bureau of Control document. So, observation report subject, the Cult of the Tree. Summary, intermittent surveillance of the paracriminal group known as the Cult of the Tree shows that their operation is limited to a small area of Washington state. The group is reported to be made up of dedicated individuals equipped with only common tools. Overall level of organization is low. Overall comprehension of redacted is low. Our assessment yielded a category orange risk status. Further inquiry should be made as to the exact details and sources of their knowledge regarding paranatural elements. Investigation Unit recommends the Cult of the Tree be kept under permanent surveillance, with preparations made for the group's arrest and seizure of assets. See File 8521-1027 for full report and recommended action. Summary and full report. will be forwarded to Dr. Marmont and Dr. Marmont at the Cauldron Lake Research Site, as both operate in a shared area. Addendum. Recommended action downgraded to continued intermittent surveillance. No arrest due to prioritization of resources. You were right. These sneaky fuckers are watching us, and our level of organization is fine. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
This is one weird cult.
We are the cult of the tree we watch in the night. I see it now. This is our mission. Make the woods scary again. It's a tree, a spruce tree. Keep them out, keep them safe. Together we are a forest cult of the tree. This is what they're talking about. A double pyramid. A white on bottom, black on top pyramid. They flipped it upside down. And this is where they get the cult of the tree. They're just taking the Federal Bureau of Control's logo and inverting it, basically. Which is interesting because I think here we're seeing, even more than the resources, they're kind of doing the FBC's job for them here. So it would be interesting if this was a manifestation of the board's will over people, even outside of the oldest house. Leave someone car.
Rose.
Yeah, oh yeah, this is about Rose Marigold.
She's that waitress from the diner.
So, leaves home and car, arrives at Oh Dear Diner, opens restaurant, spills a cup of coffee, stares at coffee puddle and seems suddenly delighted, begins talking animatedly to the puddle. Observer, not in diner, not near her. Did not hear her. Goes on break. Back from break, ate a sandwich, wrote in a notebook, couldn't see text. Stares at ceiling fan for approximately 50 seconds smiling. That's a Twin Peaks reference, when Laura Palmer does that in Fire Walk with Me. Leaves Oh Dear Diner on foot. Stops at pier and writes a notebook. Stares at clouds and becomes upset, shaking her head and speaking up at the sky, not close enough to hear. Leaves pier, arrives at car, enters, arrives home, watches TV, cooks dinner, macaroni and cheese, watches TV while eating, goes to bed, reads the sudden stop, turns off light. That's a lot of clues. All right, report on Rose Marigold found in Cult HQ. Rose is the waitress from the diner. Is she involved with the cult? Drug-fueled scribbles on the origin of the cult triangle symbol. Nope. Where is it?
Think.
Cult symbols. Here we go. Duh. Seriously, this would almost be funny if they weren't killing people. And then bring it, fucker, Mulligan fired, Thornton hacked, blah, blah, blah. Confirmed cult members, Mulligan and Thornton. The page describes Mulligan and Thornton as members of the cult of the tree. Oh, here we go. Trail of the cult. Biker garage.
The photo proved the cult had the clicker. Tor and Odin were in it too. Worth following up on later.
Indeed. Clicker at the garage. Email saying OOP should stay in the assembly hall. What the hell is an OOP? Is it connected to the clicker? This is the same garage from the photo. Means the clicker could be here. I need to be careful. Okay. And I think
basement.
There is still a manuscript page, but it's out back, I believe.
The Nightingale ritual wasn't completed.
All right. That light switch you found washed up at the lake is not junk. It's fucking important. Trust me on this. From now on, whenever we catch a target, we're going to cut out its heart, stick this thing inside, and flick it. I know it sounds weird, but just trust me. It'll be like a ritual. This is going to work. Cult stash locations here. That's a cool way to get this diegetically.
The cult is leaving supplies around for themselves.
All the different locations so you could take a screenshot of. Everyone please read. I'm not trying to play the blame game, but we cannot let random tourists walk right into one of our rituals. We were stopped before we got to use the clicker. Hell, the lights weren't even set up yet. It's unacceptable. So let's look at the learnings. We need to be faster with our setups. We need to be 100% positive someone is on lookout duty. Communication, communication, communication. Slip-ups like this are why we have FBI agents snooping around, which is not great. I'm only being harsh about this because I know we can do better.
The cult isn't well organized. People aren't following orders.
Read. To whoever has been sabotaging lake house equipment, stop it. If you're looking for ways to help the cult, this is not it. Unless bringing the feds down on us is what you consider helpful, in which case you can fuck right off. Stay away from the FBC, and if you see them poking around again, report it to the Grand Master. I hate the term using the terminology Grand Master for this. I've marked the map like you asked. That's all the stashes by our last count, locked and loaded and ready to go.
This is the cult's process.
The ritual for Taken.
Their ritual.
Surround the target, subdue them, use hammer on or other blunt object, restrain them, carve out their heart, recite the words, put the clicker into their chest, flick the switch 2 times to make sure it works. Remember floodlights on tripods. We need to see what we're doing. Always work in pairs. The Cult of the Tree. Notes detailing steps of the ritual. Where is it? No mention of writing and cult's ritual steps. We'll put this one here. Writing part of the ritual. Writing related, but not part of the cult ritual. Story manipulating the cult. Scratch involved. Cultist note admonishing members sabotaging FBC equipment. Seems our cultists aren't totally aligned here. Don't sound like the true believer types. Note about using the clicker in the cult ritual. Nope. There we go. The cultists knew the clicker had power. They found it at the lake. Note detailing the steps of the ritual. The steps of the ritual are listed here, consistent with what we found at Nightingale's murder site. Cultist note about ritual being interrupted. There we go. This confirms the ritual was interrupted. It says they didn't have time to use the clicker. Okay. Neat.
A creepy basement.
I can put some stuff in the shoebox. Like, I don't need this. Everything else can stay. That's fine.
Shit. Hey! Freeze! That's the clicker. No! They took it! They're playing with me. I was so close.
There was another overlap here in Watery. The parade float was the key. Mulligan and Thornton had gone there, taken the clicker, left this monster here to stop her.
There's an overlap here. Like there was at Cauldron Lake. Mulligan and Thornton are like Nightingale.
Saga had read about it. The trap. She knew what was waiting for her. The moment she saw the giant, she knew she wasn't ready. You let Logan drown. The weapon it carried could crack her skull like a brittle egg. Brains leaking out like yolk. Everything she loved, lost. Everything she was, lost. We will watch it eat your mind. Reading this made her sick, but the fear was sharp when she faced it. There was another overlap here in Watery. The parade float was the key. Mulligan and Thornton had gone there, taken the clicker with them, left this monster here to stop her.
Okay.
Mulligan and Thornton were fine earlier. How did this happen?
Terrible mistake. Shadows crept over Mulligan and Thornton.
Shadows on their faces, filling the shape of them.
Bright Falls fucking finest. Shitty pastrami sandwich.
Mulligan and Thornton became like Nightingale. Mulligan and Thornton are members of the cult. Who's the leader?
Brains leaking out like milk. The thrill of domination.
Not one tree. A forest. The word.
A secret like this doesn't die.
There is more than one leader.
I don't think that actually gave us much. Trail of the cult. Clicker was taken from the altar. Where is it?
The clicker was there the whole time.
Clicker was in a secret cult room.
Thornton.
Under the garage. Mulligan and Thornton beat me to it. Secret meeting room under the garage.
'Thornton.
Mulligan and Thornton beat me to it. Secret meeting room under the garage. Under the garage. Mulligan and Thornton beat me to it. Secret meeting room under the garage. Under the garage. Mulligan and Thornton beat me to it. Secret meeting room under the garage. Under the garage. Mulligan and Thornton beat me to it. Secret meeting room under the garage. Under the garage. Mulligan and Thornton beat me to it. Secret meeting room under the garage. Under the garage. Mulligan and Thornton beat me to it. Secret meeting room under the garage. Under the garage. Mulligan and Thornton beat me to it. Secret meeting room under the garage. Under the garage. Mulligan and Thornton beat me to it. Secret meeting room under the garage. Under the garage. Mulligan and Thornton beat me to it. Secret meeting room under the garage. Under the garage. Mulligan and Thornton beat me This is called the tree's headquarters. I was so damn close, Mulligan and Thornton took it. Cult of the Tree. Cultist room hidden beneath Ilmo's motorcycle club. There we go. Ilmo and Yako Koskela. Highly unlikely the club would have a secret cult room below it without the Koskelas knowing.
They took the clicker into the overlap. How do I get it back?
I know how to get it back. It'll be pretty quick from here on out, I think. Let me look at my map again. Okay, there is this stuff in the backyard. And right there. There's a lunchbox back there, too. Cult stash. We should be fine. This should be easy. No.
We're sharp. Locals.
Okay. Now where's that parade float?
Right out here.
Is this the parade float the page mentioned? Some creepy laughing for atmosphere?
What am I looking for? Here we go. Nope, not that. Page. It's so easy to miss these.
The overlap formed around Watery's dark past. The ritual to enter was tied to crafting the float. Art was the key. It had the power to let Saga in.
At Cauldron Lake, giving the poem and the heart to the witch sign opened the overlap. Here, it's the parade float. But it's incomplete.
Puko.
So this is the Koskela Brothers parade float. Looks like only 4 pieces are missing. The mask is the only one without a location listed. Gift shop. Easy. I can't make out what it says.
Motor control circuit board, Coffee World Espresso Express.
Got it.
And Fair Fun Trade Zone.
Fair Trade Fun Zone.
Fair Trade Fun Zone. Oops. We already kind of did some of this, so Trail of the Cult, how to get the clicker back. Mulligan and Thornton are in the overlap, must complete parade, float, follow the ritual. Just put this stuff here. List mentioned circuit board, possible automation at the Espresso Express. Parade float has sound. List mentions a cassette tape. We already have that. Character needs a mask. Moose skull mask location scratched out on the list. Why scratch it out? Maybe someone doesn't want me to find this thing. List mentions Puko. Already have it. Puko is a float prop.
What's missing from the parade float? I need to put it together. This is one stabbing again and again.
Yes, this is one disturbing float.
Should the characters be moving? There's your knife.
All right, let's head out back, grab the rest of the stuff that's back here, including a cult stash. There's some stuff right here too, I think, right? Yes, indeed. Love batteries. Just love them. Is there anything back here? There's a lunchbox around here somewhere, I think. Yes.
And another lunchbox.
Must be so exciting to be the story's hero. Honestly, I'm a bit jealous. I wish I could be the protagonist of something. Oop. Yeah, still don't have enough for anything. All right, that's fine. Still have a solid amount of stuff, which is good. Where is the stash, though? Oh, it's up front. I don't have access to the bolt cutter, so I can't get over there. I have to investigate something else on the float real quick. But what?
How come one of them is wearing a mask and the other isn't?
Because he doesn't have a mask, silly. He needs it. You know this.
The float killer isn't wearing a mask.
It says mask where the face should be.
Maybe he needs one.
All right. We only need one more piece. So we just have to go to Espresso Express. So we have everything else. That's the exit. I don't remember exactly where the Espresso Express is. This way. Oh, is it over here? Yes. Oh, it's right here. That's quick. Oh yeah, we have to go start we need the generator, we need the fuse. Do I have to interact with this again to get a clue to do it? I think we need to go back to the workshop, grab a fuse, and then we should be fine. I think I know where it is, too. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. It's a shoebox. We have everything about that. Was that just batteries? There's a fuse. Okay. Where is it? Am I blind? Where the heck is it? Here we go.
Fuse.
Jeez.
I can use this to get the Espresso Express working.
There we go. We are good now. All right, let's go. I feel like we actually are making pretty solid progress through the game, given that my first playthrough took about 30 straight hours. This feels like a pretty, no matter how long some of these episodes are, it's a pretty fast run through. There we go.
There we go. Now I just need to stop it in a position that will let me get to that circuit board down there.
Perfect. First try. Come on. Go under. I will probably have to edit out just a little bit of running back and forth for this one, just to keep it under 3 hours, but that should be fine.
Shit! Good thing no one was writing that.
Here we go.
The killing of Monica Thompson was a terrible mistake. Thornton blamed Mulligan's itchy trigger finger. Mulligan blamed Thornton's shitty pastrami sandwich. They only agreed it wasn't their fault. No one will find her corpse. We'll hide it. They fed the body to the maw of a crumbling well. like the murderous Huatari brothers did long ago. They lied to everyone. The word would never get out. But a secret like this doesn't die. It grew inside them, like cancer. The darkness taking over, filling the shape of them.
Ooh. Why is it saying there's still a new manuscript page?
Ilmo stood in front of the parade float, turned dramatically to his crew. Now, imagine the murderer's arms moving. Stab, 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 and then Naki laughing. Everyone at Deerfest always plays it safe, not us. This monument to Watery's history, this work of art will sweep this year's awards. The overlap formed around Watery's dark past. The ritual to enter was tied to crafting the float. Art was the key. It had the power to let Saga in.
The materials listed for the parade float mention a mask. Where is it?
Poor Mocha Moose. He never failed to amuse me. Now we know, Ilmo, there is such a thing as too much coffee. Mocha will live on in a place of honor. He lost his head. Mulligan and Thornton had one job.
Mulligan and Thornton must know where the Moose Skull mask is. The mask is missing. Where is it?
The dead brought back to life. The crown of the Grand Master. Moose steak is never a mistake. Just get it fucking done.
They know where it is. I know they know. Where is the mask?
Go ahead and bleach it. We'll powder him. The maw of the crumbling well. Show the bitch who's boss.
Manifesting the
moose mask is at the Huatari Well, in Coffee World.
Alright.
I saw something. Like I did in Cauldron Lake. The well, here in Coffee World. I know the Moose Skull will be there.
Note inside references the story again. Do they think I'm the protagonist? No, they think Alan's the protagonist. Mulligan and Thornton, they murdered someone, dumped the body into the Huatari Well. Mulligan and Thornton were responsible for the Moose Skull. They hid their victim's body in a well. Maybe that's not the only thing they hid. Mulligan and Thornton screwed something up, something to do with the skull.
It's here. I knew it would be. I made him show me.
Well, that ends well.
Now I need to bring the mask to the float.
It's a gigantic mask.
The Moose Skull goes here, obvious.
Mask was at the well.
The moose mask appeared on the well.
Mulligan and Thornton tried to hide the mask in well, same as the body of their victim. All right.
A little something to get those arms moving. Okay, Saga. Let's get the clicker from these assholes.
Let's go, Saga. Before you do that, let's make a quick save, just in case. But I'm not too worried. I've done this boss fight a few times. Reload this. Heck yeah. All right. In we go.
What the hell? Where am I?
I think it's still one of the best looking games of all time. The watery cabin. Yeah, we don't have this map.
Mulligan and Thornton in the wreckage of the morgue, shadows on their faces. Thornton did his best woman's voice. I'm a stuck-up FBI bitch. I'll make a big fucking mess and get these dumb backwater cops to clean it up. Thornton turned to his partner. These government motherfuckers. Next time, Mulligan, I'll tell her. You got no clue. You let your own kid drown. You're a fucking fraud. Mulligan leered. Pinning the murder on the Bookers would have fixed this whole goddamn mess. But their kind always sticks together. I reckon we should show the bitch who's boss, Thornton. Shadows crept over Mulligan and Thornton. Inside them, they grinned.
Oh, I don't need to go in here. Okay. I think we can just rush through this part.
Stuck-up FBI bitch.
We have to destroy some light orbs and then kill the two of them, I think, if I remember correctly.
It's cold. I'm tired. Logan? Logan! I'm here! Logan! The story is trying to take Logan. I can still stop this. I need the clicker.
I like that Saga maintains confidence as well throughout the whole game.
Anderson, the tricked. He has it now.
Wake? I saw him this way in the other overlap. It's a loop. Just like before.
I don't think there's anything else in here this time. Let's check. Nope.
Get through that. I need to look for another way through.
Ati's singing. We got a Lost Woods it. Follow the sound of the music. Interesting how this layer of Thomas Sane's art is even overlapping. Thanks, Ati. I love the implication that Ati is finding a way to guide us even now.
Okay. Going down.
You know, water is the memory of the world and all that. It will find a way.
Still trapped.
Trapped? How? What does that mean?
Portpu here says, it reminds me of the mods for Left 4 Dead, where you can make the flashlight be the face of like Nick Cage or something.
Ilma Koskela stood in front of the small gathering of Coffee World employees and bikers. He read from a piece of paper. Mocha was a wonderful moose who deserves a place of honor in the hall of the Calavella Knights. His skull will become the crown of the Grand Master, the dead brought back to life. There was polite applause. After the service, Ilmo had the body hauled off to be turned into moose steaks. Mulligan and Thornton were told to get the head cleaned. They both grabbed an antler. What the hell, Thornton? I got it, Mulligan. They brought the skull into the workshop to boil it and bleach it. They grumbled. Wanted to just get it fucking done. It was just a stupid animal. But I guess moose steak is never a mistake, huh?
The signal's getting jammed, though. Further we go in. The Nightless Night. I could probably use more offense charms, but I'm not too worried about it. I got plenty of like ammo and stuff if I need it. Oh my god. He does not let up. Yeah, we'll walk right up. Shouldn't be too hard. Where is Thornton? There we go. I need to get some distance so that I can heal. There we go. There we go.
Saga Anderson, listen.
Wake?
I've been tricked. Scratch wrote. I tried to fix the story, but has it now. It's the key to escape.
What do you mean, escape? You're already out. So is Scratch.
We're making progress. I wrote to be the story's hero. Save her family. Save us all.
Save her family? Are you talking about my family?
Yes, you know it's working. You just need to keep going.
Did you put my family in the horror story? I keep seeing him in overlaps, but he's already out. Are these visions coming from the past, when he was still trapped in the dark place? I have the clicker. I can stop this nightmare.
I hear your tears at night as I hear the storm howling, losing my child, taken by the tide. Nowhere to hide, I don't know. Broken bonds, broken souls. Baby, you know how it goes. Blood stains on the phone. Baby calling home, but there's no one home. If I'm a superhero, then where the hell did I go? When you needed me most, I was lost like a ghost. Nothing but a story told. If I'm a superhero, then where the hell did I go? When you needed me most, I was lost like a ghost. Nothing but a story told. Oh, I just wanna cry, but fuck it, I'll keep on trying. I'm not losing my child, fighting for her life. I'm out of my mind. Endless labyrinth of holes, bloody writing on the walls, misguiding me from where you are. Don't know where you are. Tell me where you are. If I
All right, we finally got the chapter finished. I didn't like that song as much as obviously the initiation ones, but it's all right. It has a little bit again of that like poppy ethereal voice stuff that I'm not a huge fan of, but you know, musically it's pretty good. So